All right, welcome to the Set Breaker podcast. And today we got our first guest ever, Galyn Nash.
I don't think you said ever enough.
Ever. Forever.
What's up, dude?
Galyn Nash. Dude, I'm just chilling. I'm so excited to have you on my podcast and like really get a chance to talk. Because we'll like shoot the shit when we meet doing like open mics and all that and, you know, like your show or whatever. But now we really get to know each other.
We get to shoot this shit.
We gotta shoot this shit. We gotta shit on the floor, shit wherever the fuck. I'll shit anywhere. I don't care, man. Give me some Depends, you know.
So this is the first episode ever
Of this podcast.
Podcast. And so let me ask you a question before you start it. I want you to give the listeners a background on the name and this podcast.
Okay. Wow. All right. Damn, he's good at this. Okay. So the podcast is called the Set Breaker Podcast. And the reason why I decided to call it Set Breaker is because, you know, a lot of us, we're set in our ways, set in the way we view the world and people and you know, certain like occupations, whatever it may be. And I'm bringing on people from all backgrounds, you know, just to kind of show their lives, who they are, and just be human with them.
Because people are people, dude.
Because people are people!
Except for Asians.
Yeah, we're fucking aliens. That's why. Why do you think we have the highest IQs, motherfuckers? Because you know why? Because tutoring places, everybody just thinks tutoring places are just like, oh, we study like books, SATs and shit. No, we're there upgrading our technology, like within our brains. It's fucking.
That's what it is?
We're machines.
That's
alien,
what it is?
Android machine hybrids.
Well, okay, what would you call Americans then?
Americans, they're made out of chips. They're made out of chips. Yeah. That's what they are. Yeah, but I'm born here, so since I'm Korean American, I guess I'm a half chip, half
chip.
I'm a half chip. Fuck. That's like a new like racist term now. Like, what's up, half chip?
Half chip.
Half chip.
Dude, that would be funny to say that and then have like someone behind the other person just eating a bag of chips. They're like, hey, what the fuck did you just say to me? They're just like, oh, no, dude, just talk to my friend.
Yeah, I said half chip. You're a full chip. Chill, man.
Chill, man.
Like, calm down, mother chucker. But yeah, anyways.
Mother
okay.
chipper.
So, what'd you say?
Mother chipper, dude.
Oh, my God. That's rude. Okay, so, all right. So, man, the first time I saw Galyn perform, I saw you perform, you said some really, really out there stuff, which I loved. And I'll be honest, back then, I came from the perspective of like the mindset of I need to be PC because I just saw so much stupid news, you know, all that stuff.
Right.
So I would say stuff like, as an Asian American, like, you know, the shit that everybody says, right? Like, I was like, you know, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then I saw you and I was like, you shouldn't be saying that. As a comedian, like, that's what I was thinking, like, because I was there to be a comedian and that's what I thought was like, we're supposed to, you know what I mean? And then I got sick of myself and I was like, fuck that shit. I don't even talk like that in real life.
Right.
You know? And then I saw you again and I was like, fuck yeah. Like thank God he's doing this because nobody's fucking doing this, man. Because everybody's pussy, you know, like literally, right?
No, for sure.
You notice that stuff or like what? Like
100%. That's probably the most brought up thing to me is people are like, people say edgy. And I'm not edgy. I'm just myself. Like that's all it is. I'm just out there saying shit that I say to my friends. A lot of the stuff that I say on stage comes from shit that I said to my friends. And they're like, you should write that down. And I'll write it down. And I'll tell that on stage. And then people come up to me after and be like, can't believe you said that. Or like I've gotten DMs on Instagram where people will be like, how come you're able to get away with that, but like this person can't or other people can't? I'm like, because those people, like it's fucked to say it, but those people aren't me. And so it's like when I'm up there being myself and if someone complains, it's like, all right, fuck you. It's who I am. And so it's like if you have a problem with the things I'm saying, you have a problem with now there's some jokes that are like, you know, like rape jokes. Obviously I've never fucking raped anybody, you know. But
okay, I'll stay quiet.
but jokes like that where it's like so clearly a joke that people are like, all right, like I don't know. Also I think it's because I'm kind of like I'm in a way I'm kind of cute, you know, because Because I'm always the youngest guy on every lineup.
That's true. That is
almost always I'm the youngest guy, and so when I follow some like 60-year-old man at like but past 2 times I've been at the Comedy Store. The first time I did stand up at the Comedy Store, the entire lineup, I was the youngest on the lineup by 20 years. The next dude was like 40 something. And so when I went up there, I did great because it was like just a fresh face. They're like, "Oh shit, this guy's young," you know? And then 2 nights ago on Tuesday, I followed this old man again, and the same thing. It's because I'm younger, people see me as like cute, like I'm not a real person. So like when I'm up there and I'm saying fucked up shit, people are just like, "Oh, haha, like he doesn't mean it. He's young." So I think that factors in, because I mean because I've seen some like middle-aged comedians go up and try to like say some stuff and eat dick and like eat dick hard. And then when that same night I went up there and told the jokes that I tell, and they loved it. I think it absolutely has to do with like how young I am.
You know, that does make sense, because my first thought was also that you're just you're
right.
authentically being you, and they can sense that. So they're not for a second they're like, "Oh, that's not him."
Right.
They don't think that, even if they think, "Oh, like he's probably just joking about it," but it's still within the bounds of like, "Oh, this is Galyn, like this is just him." Right. And I think you do bring up a great point, because I could see that. I could totally see that. And you know, I think that's in your favor.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. As you build your name, as you get more known, because they're more open to it, it's going to be like an Anthony Jeselnik type thing. Like, "Oh, that's him."
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And you know, if you guys don't know Galyn, when he's on stage and like a joke doesn't work, or specifically like let's say an open mic, he'll literally just other people will say like, "All right, well, okay, we're just here working things out, guys. We're just here working things out." And then Galyn will just say, "Blah blah," it doesn't hit, and he'd be like, "All right, whatever," and he move on to the next thing. It like cracks me up. As I got to like understand his character and who he is and how he talks, that became like an extra like icing on the cake to me, because a lot of people don't understand him. They don't.
Sure.
They think he's a jerk.
Right.
They think he's just like you know, he doesn't think about these things. He's thoughtless. But they're very wrong. They do not understand. And I've met people, and I'm not gonna say their fucking names, but you know, they say, you know, they'll say stuff like that. I'm making it sound like it's more than like one person, but it's really just one person. You already know what it is.
No. I do get that, and it's people will think like that, and because I've been like that my whole life, dude. Since I was a kid, when I was in preschool, dude, I got kicked out of 3 preschools, bro.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so it's like I've been like
you got kicked out of preschool?
3 of them.
You know, when
2 of them. Sorry.
Normally it's like, "Oh, I got kicked out of high school. You know, I went to 10 different high schools." You got kicked out starting preschool?
Preschool, dude. I was a young gun, man.
What the hell did you do?
It was actually, so it wasn't a preschool. It was the Boys and Girls Club the first time. And I got kicked out because, I don't know why, I was like 6, but I wiped my shit on the walls.
Oh my.
And they wanted me to clean it, and I was like, nah. And so they kicked me out.
You're like, "Whatever."
And then the second time I got kicked out, I was 7, and I think it wasn't preschool, this one. I think this one was like actually like a kindergarten, because I mean at 7, you start kindergarten at 5. So I was 5 when I smeared my shit on the wall, and then I was 6. I was 6 when this happened. Some kid like cut me off in line for the rock wall, and so when he started climbing up the rock wall and his like calf was in my face, I just bit him.
You bit his calf?
Yeah, took a chunk out of his calf.
Oh my god.
Just took it out. And then they were like, "Dude, you're out of here." And I actually remember this. I don't know if this was a dream or not, because I had ADHD growing up, and so like I was always a problem child. And I remember they had a track. I was walking down the track. There's like a soccer field, and 2 of the supervisor ladies who like didn't like me were just chilling in the stands, like eating candy. And they're like, "Yeah, dude, like I'm walking with my mom, holding her hand." They're like, "Get out of here, like you suck," like all this stuff. I think that was a dream. I don't think that actually happened, but like I actually remember it as if it happened.
Wow.
I don't know if you've ever had shit like that where like it definitely probably didn't happen, because knowing my mom, she would have kicked their ass.
Yeah.
But I wish it happened because that'd be funny as fuck.
Dude, it would, right?
If they're just chanting like, "Not in our town."
Not in our town. What the fuck? Not in our town.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It was Los Caballeros Sports Equipment place. I don't know.
Okay.
It's a gym.
Okay, so you got kicked out of preschool multiple times.
Oh yes, that's what I was rambling about.
Yeah.
But people think that, so like back then, of course I didn't know what I was doing. I was a fucking kid. But now people be like, "Oh, you said this, you didn't say that," or like when I posted that thing that everybody got mad about. Yeah, that one was probably the only time that it was like I was like, I thought this was funny, and I posted it. That was the only time.
What are you talking about?
I don't want to talk about it.
Got it.
All right.
Moving on.
It was so a few months ago that I'm like, I don't feel like bringing it back up.
I totally understood.
For sure.
Easy peasy.
But basically, people do think that I don't know what I'm saying, but I do. I know exactly what I'm saying. And people who I don't get mad that often, but especially when I was in high school, I would know because people think that I'm not smart, but dude, I know exactly where to poke that stick to like make someone mad or I don't know, break someone up or something, you know, like I know exactly where to, because I know people, dude. We study people. I know people. I know how people will react to certain things. I know how people will respond to certain things. And so it's like, if I want to make someone mad, dude, 3 words, max. They're pissed. Like, that's it. Mm-hmm. And so it's like the fact that we're able to dance around these lines and make people laugh instead of making them mad is incredible.
Yeah. And really, but like pretty much all the time, you're very respectful, nice guy.
Yeah.
And then you get on stage and then you just like lay fucking waste to all the sensitive, innocent minds of California and America.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate you saying that you see me as a kind guy because there's a lot of people that don't, and it's funny because people just assume that because of the things I say on stage that in real life I'm an asshole, which is funny to me because it's like I'm probably one of the nicest guys because it's like, I mean, I have a baby brother that's 3 years old. I drive people everywhere, all this shit, and it's like. And like before some open mic on a Saturday in Long Beach, we showed up hella early and we both went to McDonald's and I didn't finish my food and I straight up walked over and I just gave the rest of my food to some fucking homeless guy on the park.
Oh, you know, he did do that, but you gave him like something fresh. Like,
yeah, it was
that onion.
It was a hamburger.
I had like half my fries left, and I saw Galyn do that, and I felt so guilty. I was gonna give him half my fries, and Galen's like, "Dude, that's fucked up. Don't do that." And I was like, "Oh, you're right." So I was like, "Shit," you know.
He probably would have ate it though, you know.
He would have, but you're right, because it's still not. It's kind of fucked up. It is. It really is.
In a way.
Yeah. Because if you didn't say that, I wouldn't have done it.
What?
I wouldn't have given him the fries to begin with.
Had I not given him the burger?
Yeah, because your guilt. I mean, you doing that, your action made me feel guilty for not doing it. But like in a normal situation, I mean, there's times I've given food. Don't get me wrong, but at that moment, it wasn't even a thought in my mind.
Right.
You just made it aware to me, and I was like, "Fuck, I should have thought of this." You know.
I think it just goes back to like how I was raised, you know, with my mom and my grandma and shit, and they did shit like that all the time. My aunt, we went to San Francisco when. We were supposed to go to Oregon for a family reunion, but I got sick. And so instead of going to that, my aunt and I just drove up to San Francisco. And we stayed there for like a week. And every single homeless guy, I swear to God, every single homeless guy, she would give him money. Like she would kick him $1, kick him $2. And this one guy had a sign that literally said, word for word, on a big-ass cardboard box, it said, "Do not give me money. I will spend it on drugs."
What?
And she gave him $5.
What?
Yeah. And so it's just shit like that where I'm like, all right, well, if I have, because I'm a small guy, you know, a lot of times I order, so like at McDonald's, when I go to McDonald's, which is rare, but if I go to McDonald's, I get the 2 for $3 with a medium fry and a $1 large drink. That's a lot of food. And it costs me like $5. You know, it's doable, but I'm not going to eat that second burger. And so usually I'll just give it to whoever homeless guy's in the parking lot.
Damn. So it sounds like you were raised in like the right way, you know.
I mean, I would say that what's the right way? There's no right way to raise a kid because everybody's so different.
Well, my dad, you know what he did to me
What's
when
up?
we were in Las Vegas? There was this nice little grandma lady, and then she she had a quarter. She looked at me. This is when I was in 3rd grade, and she was like, "Would you like to trade this quarter for $1?" and then I'm like, "Oh my god, I gotta give her." And I look at my dad. He's like, "Hey, don't."
Don't.
Get away. She's dirty.
Right in front of her? Right in front of her?
Well, kind of, yeah.
She's just standing there.
Yeah. It's like, you'll get sick.
I will say this. Say this about Asian people.
Yeah.
I love how forward Asian parents
blunt?
can be. It's how blunt they are. Because I'm the same way, dude. Like, I found ways where I'm saying some shit and I'm like, I look at someone's face and I'm like, all right, cool. They don't get it, you know?
Yeah.
But Asian people, they'll just dude, when I worked at Trader Joe's, Asian people would discipline their kids in front of me, while I'm ringing up their groceries. Oh, right. And I would just sit there and I'd be like, damn, respect, you know?
Yeah.
Because they're not hitting them. They're not doing nothing like this. It's all psychological, bro. With Asian people, I've noticed it's all psychological because when white families or African American families will discipline their kids in front of me on register, which happens a lot. You will have no idea. Working retail, you see kids get disciplined all the time. Mm-hmm. And with Asians, it was never physical. It was always fuck, I can't even think of an example, but with white and African American people, it's always, I'm gonna kick your ass. You better calm off before we get to the car. Mm-hmm. Shit like that. And with Asian people, it was never like that.
I'm gonna educate you right now.
Okay.
So that's true.
Okay.
In public.
Okay.
Once they get home, it's over. It's over. See, this guy is proof of why Asian parents do that, because they know the kid won't say shit and it'll all be at home. Because the kid knows, oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fucking die. Yeah, man.
That's just, I think white people are just fearless, dude. I've seen so many parents be like, hey, we're going to the bathroom. And the kid's like, I don't have to go to the bathroom. We're going to the bathroom. I'm like, oh shit, that kid's getting his ass kicked.
Yeah.
That happened to me when I was a kid, you know? Well, not all the time, but it's hey, we got to go to the bathroom. I'm like, I better stop whatever the fuck I'm doing. Because I'm not trying to get smacked, you know?
Are you full white?
What
are you?
I'm 70% Italian and then a bunch of European and Native American. So yeah, pretty much. I don't
You look kind of like you could be Latino.
I get that.
A little bit.
I get everything, really, dude.
Ambiguous
People said I look Arab. People said I look this. People yeah, dude.
Fuck, now I kind of see it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's it helps for me because when I eventually go into acting or whatever, I could be anybody.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of makeup, I'm Mexican.
I can be anybody too. I could just be Chinese, Korean, Japanese. I could be all of Asia, man. Actually, I was on set yesterday, and then they made me an Afghan soldier. But I was background, so I'm far in the back. But it's come on, guys, you gotta try a little harder.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Do I look like I'm in the sun? I don't like the sun, dude. I live 15 minutes away from the beach. I go to the beach maybe once every 2 years.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, so this is what I wanted to ask you. So Galyn's been doing stand-up for a year this month now, right?
Yeah.
It's been a year. Same with me. The thing is, though, when I see what you're doing so much more than people that I know that's been doing it 7 years.
Right.
And they just stay stagnant. Mm-hmm. You keep pushing it. You keep going. You don't make excuses. From what I see, you just I'm not there to hear whatever. Obviously I'm not in your head.
Right.
But the proof is in the pudding.
Right.
You're doing shit regardless. And that's what I respect about you, because you do it. Because also, you're 23.
22 still.
Oh, I thought you were 23.
No, I'm 22 still.
When's your birthday?
November 7th.
November 7th.
So I'm 23. But
yeah. What the fuck? Yeah, basically you are. But you don't have excuses. You take action, and that's what I like. Because there's so many people in my life that just say, I can't do this, or or just wait around for shit to happen, right. And it drives me nuts. They do it all the time, you know?
What do you mean by people in your life? Now, are these people that affect you, or is it just people you see, other comedians?
Well, they're really not that much in my life anymore.
Sure.
I was talking specifically about certain friends, but
Okay.
now I still do. I'm still like, even in like the acting scene and still stand up. It happens all the time. I hear it, like little things they say, like, oh, I don't know if that'll work. It's like, well, you don't know. Just do it.
Yeah.
Just fucking do it, right? So how did you get to the point? Oh, so the question was, do you think that all your training with like cross country and sports in high school, childhood, whatever, helped you in your stand-up comedy journey?
1,000%. And I've talked about this on my own podcast, Barely Serious, plug. But I've talked about this a couple times because with cross country, people don't realize like how much actual work goes into that shit. And so like every day, like, and I think that it also has to do with just high school in general, bro, because every day I would wake up at 6 a.m. and go to school, all that shit, I would run twice a day, dude, run 10 miles every day, 10 miles, then a workout in the morning, all this stuff every single fucking day. I was running almost 100 miles a fucking week, bro.
Oh my God.
Like just over and over. And that dedication for 4 years, I did that for 4 years in high school and then 3 years in college. And so for 7 years, every day, running every day, waking up early every day, putting in the work, and then seeing my times drop. And so it's like stuff like that. It's the same thing with stand-up. You do 4 sets a night, 3 sets a night, 2 sets a night, take a night off, 1 set a night, all this stuff. And then you notice, dude, it just flows. Your sets get smoother. You get more laughs. The laugh breaks get longer. Your timing gets better. All this stuff is exactly correlated to cross country 100%. Because if I didn't have like my coach, Martin, to like drive, because when I was a freshman, I didn't give a fuck about running. If I was 14, I didn't give a fuck about nothing. And we would ditch class, or I remember me and Joseph, we ditched practice every day for a week straight, a whole week. Didn't tell coach nothing. We just ditched. And me and Joseph were like we were the top 2 freshmen. And so the coach obviously fucking noticed that we weren't there. If like some of the slow kids didn't show up, who cares? You know, whatever. He doesn't even want them there.
When he
like,
says slow, he means like speed slow, not like mentally slow.
Yeah, speed slow.
Yeah.
We're talking about running. And so we went to the library and we were just looking up jokes on the computer. Fucked up jokes, like racist jokes, like the most fucked up jokes. And he walked in, caught us. And then the next day we tried to ditch practice and he chased us with his car through a neighborhood that we were trying to ditch.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And it was funny as fuck. And after that, like he had a conversation with me where he sat me down and he was like, look, you want to be a fucking loser or do you want to be a fucking stud? And I was like, well, I mean, obviously I don't want to be a fucking loser. And he's like, do this, do what they're doing, and then, you know, he showed me examples, other runners do what they're doing, you know, and so it's just the same thing. So now it's, you know, what did Mark Norman do when he was a year in? What did Anthony Jeselnik, Daniel Tosh, what were these dudes doing when they were a year in? You look at that shit and then you just do more.
You bring up a great point. That makes sense as to why you're able to do what you're doing in terms of like work output, because you think you follow people's blueprints.
Yeah. It's cause and effect.
Because you know, like, it's out there for us. Like they say what they did in podcasts. There's interviews, right? Like I do that too, and a lot of people, I think that's why they don't improve in life, because they feel like they're stuck and they can't do anything more, and they're like, what do I do next? It's like, dude, there's the internet.
Yeah.
That's your dad. If your dad left, you got 50 dads or 1,000 dads on YouTube to fucking listen to. Like literally.
Right.
Like
it's all there.
It is all there.
And it's no secret. The key to success is no secret. Work. Just fucking work. I mean, be funny, be fast, be this, but work on it. Because Steve Prefontaine wasn't the greatest runner of all time because he just woke up one day and was like, you know what? I'm the best runner of all time. No, he fucking ran some races and decided to get good at it. You have to make that decision. You have to turn that corner and be like, I'm going to get good at this. You can't just work at something for a year and be like, you know what? That was fun. No, fuck no. Dude, this is all hard work for something, because this is a huge marathon, bro. This is the longest marathon I think I'll ever do. This shit's gonna take our whole lives, dude. Like, I want to do stand-up my entire life. I want to make a career from it. I want to have a career from it, and I want to make money from it. I want to provide for my family off of stand-up, podcasting, whatever. I don't give a fuck. I just want to entertain people. That's the most basic, level down thing. I just want to entertain people and get paid for it. That's it. And whether that's porn, whether that's this, whether that's whatever. But preferably stand-up, obviously. Like that's what we work for.
Oh, you thought about doing porn?
Yeah.
I did too, actually.
Yeah,
I thought about going to Japan because I don't know if you heard about when they were like they didn't have enough men.
No way.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
I swear to God.
For what?
The fuck?
For Japanese porn?
Dude.
They shoot that shit in Japan?
Their population is declining because the guys are fucking incels. They marry video game consoles like characters in the game.
Wait, what's an incel?
It basically just means like they can't get girls. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So
it goes deeper than that, but I forgot.
Checks out.
I forgot, but something like that. But basically, like they have full blown weddings with like a cartoon character, like an anime character that they fell in love with. So they'll have like pillows of them. They'll have the game where they play the game. Like it's really crazy, man. It's a fucking real thing.
All right, I'm gonna say something super controversial, but hearing that right now, I think Shane Gillis was right.
Yeah, what? Stupid as fuck. Shane Gillis. Yeah, if you guys don't know about it, look it up.
Just look it up. Shane Gillis, whatever.
But
that was a joke.
Yeah, obviously it's a joke. Obviously it's a joke because they're Japanese. Like Chinese are chinks. The Japanese are nips. You get that right. All right, get it right. Okay.
Fuck.
And I'm Korean, so I'm a gook.
Is that what it is? I thought
Yeah.
You guys were
It doesn't hurt. Oh, zipper heads?
Yeah.
No, that's from
Vietnam War. That is Vietnam.
Because
Fuck me in the ass.
when they get shot in the head, their heads would split.
No, that's not what it was.
No, I googled it because I thought it was because of the eyes, and then I found that it's also because like they. Why are you putting a water bottle out like that?
I was pointing at you for.
I was like, I don't want to drink that. I got my own water bottle.
No, it was because I had the thought. No, that's not
yeah.
what it. They're called zipperheads because during the Vietnam War, when the tanks would just make a trail and run over the dead bodies, the track from the tank would run over and turn their whole face into a zipper. The zipper track. So they were called. So they're called zipperheads.
Okay. Well, that makes sense to me too. I don't know. Both has to do with the head getting fucked up. So we'll just.
I guess, but I mean, you could shoot a towel head in the face, and he wouldn't be a towel zipper head.
Well, then he'd just be a.
In all the purest forms, the purest form of kidding.
Yeah,
like
he'd just be a backpack. Okay. Anyways,
you fucking piece of shit, dude.
Yeah. That wasn't racist. No, no.
It's not racist if it's funny.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say sorry, Chris Mitri, for what we said, but
why is he Arab?
Yeah.
Oh no way! He looks so white.
He looks white to you?
Yeah. I thought he was just this big bubbly white guy.
Nah, dude, he's Arabic as fuck.
What?
He is Habibi.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta stop fucking with that guy. No, I'm kidding.
Stupid. Yeah.
I had no idea at all. Damn.
You know why? It's because I got the like minorities. No minorities.
Yeah, you guys just recognize that shit.
We just kind of know. It was like, this guy's not white. There's no way he's not.
Well, you know what? I think Chris should be mad at you because now you just ruined his white privilege with me.
But you know what though? Sometimes people need to get humbled. You know what I mean? You know.
Now he's going to get treated like shit.
No, he's been getting treated like shit.
Really? But he just I don't believe you.
I'm just kidding. I don't know. I have no idea.
So he's white.
Probably. Yeah, because like
this whole time you were kidding?
Here's no, he is Arabic. No, but here's the thing. My girlfriend, she's Mexican, but she looks like she's white. People think she's Italian. She's very ambiguous looking, kind of like you.
Good for you.
And I talked to her about this, and I made her realize she has white privilege because people don't think she's Mexican. And I asked her, have you ever had anybody shit on you because you're Mexican? And she said no.
White
they don't
privilege?
treat her differently. She even said people like other white girls would be like, oh my God, you know, like they do that. Like, right? Like, and she's like, what are you talking about? So I helped her come to that realization because like it's a fucking real thing. Like she understands now. She's like, oh my God, I do have it.
White privilege is real.
It is real.
It's funny because I'll hear white people be like, I don't know what white privilege. Like, I've never experienced. If you have to say that you've never experienced white privilege, you're living it. You are living it. You are white privilege. If you don't see it, you are it. You know, like there's no way for you to just be like, white privilege doesn't exist. I've seen it, dude. Like for real. Like when you're like, when I was at the store, I watched Ari Shaffir's set, and he had a really funny joke about white privilege and how like he'll be at the store and he'll see 3 black dudes walk in and he'll be like, oh, like fuck yeah, dude, game time, and he'll start stealing and shit because they're not watching him no more. Clearly a joke. But it's also true, dude, because working in retail, like when we have the headsets and shit, and we'll hear our managers be like, hey, look out for this dude, look out for that dude. Almost 100% of the time when I would hear, hey, look out on aisle 3, it was a black dude. Swear, dude. Like, it's not that my manager was being racist. It's that, like, okay, that was about to come off super racist, but no, legit. And then you would look and they would be stealing shit. Like, you know, it's not saying that all black people steal shit. That's not what I'm saying at all whatsoever. But white privilege does exist in the sense that if you were to see some white people could steal from stores all the time and people wouldn't even, I steal. I've stolen shit. I have. I like my last pair of headphones. Jacked them from Fry's Electronics, Fountain Valley. Straight up stolen. Just opened the box, took them in front of an employee.
What kind of headphones?
They were just shitty little Sony ones. I was like 17.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, it wasn't last week. I have Beats now that I may or may not have stolen. But
Probably not have stolen.
Yeah, there's no way.
There's no way.
They're in the safety cases and shit. No, but for real, like in front of employee, I have just lifted headphones. And so it's like, and the dude didn't even look twice. Guarantee you, if I was black, he would have at least looked.
I agree. Yeah. He would have at least been like, this guy might do something.
He would have, something would have registered, and whether the dude is racist or not, that's white privilege. The fact that whether you get looked at or not, whether the person is racist or not, it is the fact that you get noticed, whether you stand out because you stand out in a crowd because your skin is a different color. I guess that's the opposite of white privilege. Being noticeable isn't white privilege because you're getting noticed. But the fact that I could walk into a CVS and the people would have no idea that I'm there for like 45 minutes and then like walk out and they'd be like, oh, did that guy just walk in? That's
a great way to put it, man. Like legitimately like you understand what that entails too.
Sure.
Right? For like me, because the stereotypes play a big factor.
Sure.
Okay, so for me, because I'm Asian and they think that we're submissive and that we're just we're like harmless, that plays into me not what? Hold on.
Who the fuck says Asians are harmless?
Okay, nobody says that, but basically like submissive, but submissive
okay,
as fuck.
For sure.
Yeah. So that hurts me in the dating game because. And the small dick like stereotype because I had this girl.
I love how you throw the stereotype under. You're like that small dick. The stereotype. Stereotype.
Because it's true. Yeah. Because mine's a pretty decent size. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a Magnum, but I'll fill out that blue Trojan. Spermicide, baby.
Spermicide, dude.
Yeah. Like I was on a Tinder date and I had this Armenian chick suck my dick as I was driving. She said she never hooked up with an Asian before. Yes. And then she goes like midway pops up and goes, "You have a pretty big dick for an Asian guy. You told me 3 hours ago you never hooked up with an Asian guy." So that stereotype in her head made her believe, right? It manifested to reality. She's never seen, she's never felt until me. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy, right?
That's actually one of the funniest things I think I've ever heard. That's really funny. That's really funny.
I'm actually glad.
That's really funny.
That makes me happy.
I've never seen a bigger Asian dick than that. You're like, wait, what? That's so funny. Fuck. Everybody has crazy thoughts, dude. Have you ever heard of Call of the Void?
No.
So Call of the Void is the technical term, or it's like the basic down technical term of what it's like. Have you ever been sitting like in traffic at a red light and thought, like what if I just drove my car into oncoming traffic?
All the time.
But you wouldn't do it.
No.
That's called Call of the Void. The void is calling you. That what if I just drove my car off a cliff? What if I just killed this person for cutting me off? What if I just shot this guy in the face?
Yeah.
Even though you don't have a gun. It's just your thought.
Yeah.
That's Call of the Void.
Sometimes I look at in the sink there's like the garbage disposer, whatever, that like like
Oh, this
crush
is
shit
gonna
up.
be good.
Yeah, I'll look at it as I put like food and shit down there, and I'll stare at it and imagine just shoving my fucking arm in there, and just like and like all the way to my elbow, and just going like, I'm fine.
I think you would die before you got to your elbow.
I don't know. I feel like you're trying to challenge me to see me. Is that a challenge?
You caught me, man.
Because I'll fucking not do it. I definitely will never do that. But but I do imagine that often, and I imagine, especially after I play Grand Theft Auto for like 5 hours, I'll imagine, I'm in the street and I'll see like a grandma on the corner of the block, and just 20 feet before I get past the streetlight, just fucking do a sharp turn and watch her. Just imagine just slamming into her and fucking fly hit my windshield, and then she's still on my windshield going, ah! And then she slowly slips off, and then the car behind me runs her over, and the car behind her, behind that car runs her over, and then she becomes a pancake. I don't know, man. Are you dating? Oh no, yeah, you are.
I'm
single.
I'm single, and like I literally don't think I'll ever date again. I don't want to get married. I don't want to have a girlfriend. I literally just want to fuck chicks, do comedy. Okay, I want to do comedy. I'll go months without fucking anyone. Yeah. Like before last night. And so technically, because I didn't have sex with her, I haven't fucked anyone since August.
That's fine.
And I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I've gone months, like 6 months without fucking. And people are like, dude, you probably fuck all the time. Look at you. And I'm like, yeah. No, I just don't give a fuck. And it's like, I don't want to date anybody. I don't want to be married. I literally just want to do comedy and have a golden retriever and be happy. Yeah. That's it.
Dude, see right there, at your age, you're well above the game compared to just a lot of people, not just like comedians, because I think the same way too. But it took me a while to get like that, because I didn't have I'm 30. I didn't discover this, stand-up comedy, all that shit that I wanted to do, to pursue my dream, until I turned 29 a year ago.
Damn.
So before that, I was lost. So my way of feeling like I was succeeding was to try to get laid. I'd go out on weekends. I'd feel like I was succeeding. Like a lot. That's all guys.
Right.
All guys that have no real mission. That's why they seek to get laid, because they want to fill that void. They want to feel like they're achieving and actually doing something and progressing in life, but they're really not. Yeah. They're not. When you have something to strive for, that your whole heart and soul is like ablaze to pursue, that stuff is on the wayside, because that stuff is like very temporary. It does, after you bust a nut, like, do you feel that accomplished? I don't. I'm just like, fuck, I want to die.
Yeah, I feel like shit.
Yeah, I feel horrible.
I feel like shit.
Yeah, and I had to tell my girlfriend, I'm like, I can't have sex in the daytime because I got to do stand-up at night, because it fucks me up mentally.
Well, you said you do or you don't?
I don't have sex in the daytime. I don't.
It fucks you up mentally?
Because when I bust a nut, it's like all my energy's gone and I can't think clearly. Like for like a couple of hours. Yeah, like it literally, like, it's like my soul just like got fucking sucked out of my cock.
I do feel like shit. Even when I jerk off, like I'll jerk off like into a tissue or whatever, and then I'll think like,
tissue.
I'll just be like, fuck, like I'm gross.
It doesn't feel good.
Doesn't
right?
feel good at all. Okay. There was only one time that I've ever busted a nut and I was like, I'm king of the world. The only time. And it was the first time I ever came from a blowjob. First time I ever came from a blowjob, I was like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Every other time I've ever came, whether it was with the girl or by myself, it's just fuck. Like you'll come on a girl and I'm just like, you got to clean it. And I'm like, I just feel embarrassed. I just feel ashamed. And she's just, laying there, bro. And I'm just like, I'm sorry.
Like, just kind of just like waiting.
Yeah, like a fucking toaster strudel, bro. But it's just, it's gross. It's dirty. I'm like, fuck. Like, it's especially when you fuck someone that's fat or ugly and you're just like.
Dude, I've done so many of those.
I was kidding. Fuck. I don't do that.
I did in the past. Kidding. Like a lot.
You used to fuck a lot of fat chicks?
Like, not a lot, but like a couple.
Okay, what's the heaviest chick you've ever fucked?
Big enough to I can't wrap my arms completely around her. I needed practice because I was young. I know it sounds fucked up, guys, but like, it's a real thing. Guys do that. We start somewhere. We're not just good at sex. I was horrible for years. For years. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Amy, for helping me out years ago. Thank you.
Wait. Hold on. Guys actually get good at sex? We're supposed to get good?
I'm pretty good.
Oh, I thought you're just supposed to suck at it and then apologize.
I did that for 90% of my career.
I've done that 100%. I don't think I've ever fucked a chick and then have them be like, "Nice job."
Like just like that.
No,
like
never.
fist bump you.
I don't know how good sex is supposed to go.
Oh, that's very honest. Oh, you know what? It's because you're 22.
Sure.
I've had an extra.
Well, yeah, of course, but
yeah.
anytime like I've fucked, it's just like, all right, you want to ride home? That's
You know why? I think because like you're. I think you're okay. I don't think you're a people pleaser. I think you're respectful and you want and you care, but I don't think you like try to please people.
fuck people.
Exactly. Me, I was raised that way.
Raised
like
what
Asian,
way?
like Asian culture is like to like please people. Like we don't want to offend anybody. So we're raised to just
Really?
follow the rules. And
How come you guys always bump into me at the fucking store then?
because they don't like the back of your head.
What?
Yeah, they told me
The back
they don't
of my
like.
head?
They told me they don't like the back of your head.
Oh, are you kidding right now?
No, they told me.
What? Who? Asians?
They told me.
The Asian told you. The one Asian that
No.
bumped at me at Shoes for Less.
No, all like Asians, and that one Asian. We have a.
What do you mean?
We have a group chat.
Fucking guy. Every time I'm like, every time, dude, we don't like the back of people's heads. Is that a real thing? No way. Like, I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah.
God damn, I asked a legit ass question.
No, I think that person just literally like just
Not just one
that
person.
doesn't have. They could be straight from like maybe like China or something or somewhere where the boundaries it's different. Like
Yeah, like-
physical boundaries like bubbles and they just
They just don't
really
have a
think
sense of
about it.
surrounding.
Yeah. I think that's true to certain ones, but I've got great fucking. I could tell when someone's behind me.
Yeah.
Like I have a spidey sense, dude.
I think you're just a person because I have that too. I think all
Yeah.
people have that.
No, my girlfriend doesn't.
She'll just
All the time, she'll just like back up into people. Like
What?
at Target, and I have to. I'm like, hey, come on, like all the time, all the time. All the time, man. No joke.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm like, how did you how do you not see? And even in the side of her, like for her peripherals, because I read that women have greater peripheral vision than men do, like because evolution wise, and I'm not gonna get into it because I can't remember why, but she can't she doesn't see that they're at the side, and she'll fucking like swing her purse and hit them, just turning around on accident.
I've gotten that too, where like girls especially, like I'll catch like their hair in my face, or like they'll turn and like I'll just catch a whiff of a ponytail.
Yeah, but that's kind of nice though.
What?
Yeah, if they're hot.
Even I don't want
And then they
fucking
put shampoo.
hair in my face.
Okay.
Even if I'm dating someone, like a chick will be like, "Hey, bite my hair." No,
Oh, you just don't like that.
the hair, dude. It's dead. It's dead fucking flesh, bro. It's dead. It's fucking. Would you want some chick licking on your fucking hair? What does that do?
No.
What does that do? Nothing.
Yeah, I know, but like I think it's because I like the scent or something. Because I even do this like when old guys pass me, like 3 feet after they're gone, they leave a trail of cologne and I'll like sniff it.
Old people smell like shit, though.
No, dude, old men that been wearing cologne, they understand their body chemistry. It smells. I'm like, damn, he figured it out. How can I find a cologne that works that well on me? And then I think about my grandpa. So
What did he smell like? Gunpowder and
nah.
radiation.
No, he was Korean. He smelled like
okay, not
he
Japanese.
smelled like vegetable juice,
Juice or oil?
like juice
Vegetable
like
juice,
this
like
healthy,
V8.
without the sugar.
Really?
Just straight up, just kind of like juice and like almost death,
So you'd be a 10 at a vegan bar.
like a half dead carrot.
A half dead carrot.
Yeah, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that
because
totally makes sense.
you know what old people smell like? Like they smell like they're gonna die,
Yeah.
like their skin.
Smells like shit.
It was like that and vegetables. Yeah. I'm serious.
No, I know you are.
Yeah.
I have nothing else to say. I have nothing.
I thought we were doing a little bit right there. Okay, just sound. Yeah.
I was waiting for you to move on, dude.
Oh, okay.
What
yeah,
are we talking about? Some old dude smelling like vegetable juice without
I do
sugar?
like awkward moments. I do like.
No,
that shit.
dude, awkward moments are fun, you know.
Yeah.
You like you got a bulge right now, and you know I'm kind of not digging it, but
Oh, these are my shorts, man. Like they.
I thought you were just flexing a bulge on me all quick. I know you don't want to fuck. It's just I think you were just flexing your dick on me.
That's actually my balls.
That's just your balls?
It looks bigger than it is because it's the shorts. That's why I get a this tight size of shorts to make it look like I'm bigger than I am.
Are you freeballing?
Including my ass. No, I'm wearing boxers. But that also includes my legs because I have skinny legs. That's why I have to wear smaller shorts. Otherwise, I look like Big Bird. Big Bird, you know?
Your balls?
My legs.
He has like little skinny ass orange.
That's why I have to get smaller shorts. I don't have big legs, dude. They're skinny. They look bigger because of these shorts. I swear to God.
I don't know. You look like you work out.
Not my legs. This is pure fat.
Really?
I swear to God, dude. Yeah. Not kidding. It's just tone fat. I promise you. It's the shorts. That's why I bought these shorts from Target.
This is what the people want to hear.
I know, right? This is what the people want to hear.
That's what they're here for.
Yeah. Okay. I think we'll wrap this up, right? Like,
whatever you want, man.
Is there what's on your mind? How about that? Let me ask you real quick. What's been on your mind?
What's been on my mind?
Yeah.
Man, I smoke sometimes, and I've been thinking a lot lately about like what life is like all about. You know, like what is not like what our mission is or whatever, because like there's so many different people. But I've been thinking a lot lately, like, you know, like, damn, we're really here. You know, whether there's aliens or other things, or whether you exist or whether you died tomorrow, like we're here right now, man. And that's fucking crazy because it's like money shouldn't be a thing. Money shouldn't be a big thing because it's like, I think Steve-O was talking about this. Like, I mean, I don't really see myself living to 40 years old. I don't see myself living to 40. Like when they did that age face app thing, I did it and I saw myself as an old man. I'm like, that'll never happen. I don't think I'll ever live to that age. And so it's like, I don't have that much money, but I don't care. You know, I have a lot of time on my hands. I got fired. And so it's like, but I'm making enough money with Lyft and Uber to pay my bills. And I think that I'm happy enough, dude. You know, it's like, because if I died tomorrow, don't be shocked. This is what I'm saying. Like it's like if you release this episode and in the bio you have to say R.I.P. Galyn because I passed away, dude. Like if I am sitting here and I'm on my phone, this phone right here, and I'm watching what I'm saying right now on my phone, I made it. I lived. You know, fucking money shouldn't matter. People give a shit about fucking girls. People give a shit about, you know, dating, money. Women. I've just literally named 2 things and made it 5. But that shit shouldn't matter, dude. You could die tomorrow. I don't give a fuck. My friend was telling me I met up with some guy and he introduced me to his friend. And before he introduced me to his friend, he said that he was like, oh, this is whatever his name was. And dude, he's a day trader. He's got like $80,000 in the bank. Cool, dude. I don't give a fuck. And immediately, I don't like that guy because to me, that one, if you value someone else's money, what they have, that means that dude values his own money 5 times as much as you do. And so to the point where the only thing interesting about this guy, the only thing interesting you're going to tell me about this guy is how much money he has. It's just money. It's just a fucking number. Who gives a fuck? Well, tell me about the guy. What's the guy like? Because that's who I'm meeting. I'm not meeting his fucking bank account. I don't give a fuck. Why does money matter? Now I'm just rambling at this point, but like for real, why does money matter to a point where a girl will fuck a guy, whether he's fat ass, ugly shit, but because he has money, that's retarded. Because she could die on the way home. He could die on the way home. Why does it matter? That's what's been on my mind.
I agree with you on that because what I was doing previously before I started this journey was I was doing digital marketing and I was just thinking about, oh, I could potentially become really rich off of this. People make a lot of money and then when I get really rich, then I can start doing the things I really want to do. But then I wanted to fucking off myself. I was so miserable and I was gonna put I was gonna do some stupid shit, but I didn't. I don't think that way at all anymore because I'm doing what I want to do. And it's about the intrinsic value. It's not about the money, man. I met so many people who made 6 figures, however many fucking figures. They told me they were miserable, and then they left that job for like half that amount of money or even less to do what they wanted. And like some people wanted to make indie video games, and they're only making like $30K, and they're like, I'm happy.
Yeah.
And I'm struggling, but I'm happy struggling doing what I want to do. Because you're right, we're gonna fucking die. We don't know when we're gonna die. Why should we wait until it's okay for us to give ourselves permission to start doing something that actually makes us fucking happy?
100%.
We're too focused on how other people view us and pleasing them, when it's just insecurity. It's like some desperate move. It's because we're too afraid to look within and figure out what we really want. Everybody's too afraid. I was afraid for 29 years. I didn't want to admit it to myself. And then once I admitted it to myself, and then I said, I don't care about anything else, then I started going for it.
Yeah, same thing with you were saying with people pleasing. And I said, fuck people. Fuck people, dude. Because if everybody died, if everybody fucking died, and for whatever reason, you or I were the last person to ever exist, you know how much money wouldn't even be a thing. What am I going to go to the store and fucking put my card in the chip reader? Suck my dick. That's not how people were meant to live. It's not how people. This whole society is just a fucking construct built by what 4 assholes had to say fucking 1,000 years ago. Who cares? That's not. I see bears don't have money. Bears don't have money. Live for 80 years. They seem like they have a good time unless they get killed by us because people want to post that trophy picture on Instagram, or they want to have that meat or whatever. Dude, who cares? It's like bears are happy, bees are happy, fucking fish are happy. Yeah. They don't have fucking money.
Dude, I don't think people. I bet you, if people didn't have, weren't trying to like get that fucking props from their bros and shit, they wouldn't be killing these animals.
No,
I bet you.
No,
like pre-internet, pre-social media. Just not even being able to get those props, they wouldn't have fucking done it.
I'm a hunter. I'm a fucking hunter.
Yeah.
No, you're an asshole. Like that fucking dentist who fucking drove or flew to Africa and killed that and Cecil the lion. I'm bringing the old shit back. That dude who went all the way out there and killed that lion. I'm a hunter. You're an asshole.
Yeah.
You could have gone in your own fucking backyard, shot a squirrel. No one cares. But you wanted to fly, spend all that money to go all the way to Africa, kill a beloved fucking lion. And just to post a picture on Instagram, you're a piece of shit. You're not a hunter. You're just a piece of shit.
Yeah. They knew they'd get attention. That's why. They know there's no other way to get attention than doing that.
It's a flex.
It's a pure flex with but they're flexing with arms that are injected with oil. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, right? Like those fuckers for like it's like fake muscle, not that real muscle that you put hard work and effort into for years.
People want to impress other people so badly. And that's why when I'm on stage and a joke doesn't work, I'm like, whatever. That was for me then. I don't give a fuck. Mm-hmm. If someone comes up to me afterwards and they're like, you sucked. Cool, asshole, stitch it on a pillow. Don't give a fuck. If someone wants to come up and give me a compliment, thank you. I appreciate it, But also at the same time, it's like, why are you trying to, like, you're trying to impress other people. Everything is to impress other people. Gym photos online. Instagram is literally poison. I think social media is 100% poison. I shouldn't be able to see what you're doing. I shouldn't even give a fuck. But because of social media, we're supposed to care. Like, whenever I see a video, like, this is going to sound fucked up. Whenever I see, like, a video of, like, a kid with cancer or something, or a person with cancer, and then all of a sudden, all of social media flocks to that person's cause. They donate thousands of dollars, all this shit. There's so many kids with cancer. There's so many people with cancer, but because of social media, we only see this one person and they get $100,000. Or like this one chick, I was watching Dr. Phil with my grandma, and this one chick locked her kids in her car because she had a job interview. They said it was going to be 15 minutes. She goes into the job interview. She's doing the job interview. Cops get called. She loses her kids, goes to jail, has all these charges, all this shit. This story gets leaked on social media, on Twitter or whatever the fuck it was. And all of a sudden, people donated like $100,000.
What the fuck?
Because she was trying to better herself by getting a job, and that's why she locked her kids in. People gave her like $100,000, and she ended up keeping it all, and she didn't even give it to her kids. It's shit like that where it's like, you know how many fucking poor people? There's so many people with cancer. But social media picks and chooses for some reason, and I think that society's brainwashed.
I'm 100% with you on that because this pity shit for like the dumbest shit. Not shitting on people with cancer and all that, but it's like. There's a lot of fucked up shit going on in the world.
No, yeah, I wasn't shitting on people with cancer.
Yeah.
My thing is that dude, so many people, millions of people have cancer.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, we're going to donate to just one of those people? Yeah. Why? How come every time a story pops up about some kid with cancer, people donate to that one kid's fucking mom, like their family, when they could? Why don't they just set up the fund to donate it to cancer in general, or like to?
You know what bugs me? The funeral shit.
What do you mean?
Like, somebody died. Can you give us money for the funeral?
Yeah, okay.
It's like that actually bothers me. Now, sometimes I understand, but I feel like now, because people see that it's so accepted, they go straight to that.
Okay, I see exactly what you're saying.
Right? Like, they're asking for handouts. It's like, I get it. Somebody fucking died, but fucking figure it out, man. Like, you don't have to, like, I'm more of a private person, so I don't like when my dad died like 9 years ago, I found out, like, somebody came up to me. I used to go to church and was like,
Sure.
I'm so sorry. And I was like, what are you talking about? Sorry about what? She's like, about your dad. I was like, how do you know about that? And then she told me, I saw your sister's Facebook post. I went to my sister and I cursed her out. I was like, how dare you post about that shit on making a Facebook status? I hate that. That's like, it's like fucking cheap ass attention. That's how I feel. I understand some people, like, maybe they don't have support and maybe they just kind of just want that, like, to feel like.
That's a whole separate thing, because like when
my
uncle passed away, I've made several posts because he was literally my best friend, and it's super deeply affected.
No, I've seen your posts that you made even with your grandpa. It's like in memory of them, right? But if you just say, like, right when they die, like, just like rest in peace, she wasn't close to him at all.
Okay.
None of us were. My dad was always busy. He was never around.
Okay.
Like,
well, that's a little bit.
That's
different
what I'm talking about.
Because you were making it seem as if like all posted about dead people. They
No, not all posts. No, yeah,
okay.
Yeah, that was my mistake. No. I mean, like, well, specifically in my case, it just made me fucking like furious, and it had to do with my private life. But either way, it's just like I think there's times where there's a right way to do things and a wrong way to do things. Like your stuff I've seen is heartfelt because you actually like were close.
Right.
If you're not close, then you're fucking asking for attention.
Yeah. So, okay. Yeah. I see exactly what you're saying, because when it was a year ago, one of my friends from high school got murdered, and there were so many people. I didn't make a post about it. I knew the guy. I didn't make a post about it. Why? Because we weren't that close. I knew the guy. We had classes. We talked to him. We were on a face-to-face basis. Didn't make a post about how he died. And then there's all these people that were posting about it, and I was like, there's no way that you knew who he was. Like, there's people that would talk about it, bring it up with me, all this shit. And I'm like, you don't even know that guy. Why are you just trying to get in people's conversations about it? I see exactly what you're saying, where they would make like a pity post, get like 200 likes. I'm like, you probably never even met the guy. You just want to be a part of what's big.
Exactly.
You just want to be a part of what's going on. You see everybody's tweeting about it, and you're like, oh, well, I met the guy one time at Taco Bell. I could fucking post something and then become part of that. And that's, social media is fucking poison.
Exactly.
It's straight poison. If it wasn't for stand-up, I wouldn't even have fucking Instagram.
Dude, me neither, man.
There's no reason for it.
Yeah.
Because I see people that like people that follow me, people that are supporters and shit. People, and I'll go to their pages sometimes because people will send me messages, be like, I really loved that clip. Thank you for posting that. I'll go to their page and they'll have like 100 followers, but they'll have like 3,000 posts. Who are you posting for? Why? Why are you wasting your time online if 4 people are liking it? Like that, it's different, because I think that social media should be used. Like, it's cool. I don't know where I'm going with this, but it's like, I think that social media has created a society where we all care, quote unquote, care about each other, but also everybody gets jealous. People get mad. I've seen people get in fights over nothing. There's no way that those two people should even be allowed to talk to each other, and yet they're on a Facebook fight over fucking politics. Why? Who cares? Why are you wasting your fucking time? No one cares. Like, you're not gonna change that dude's opinion, just like that dude isn't gonna change your opinion. You're just wasting your time, and you look like an idiot.
That is so true. Yeah, it's just like all like a fucking waste of time, and it's all people just trying to feel like just gain some kind of identity in the wrong ways, right? And we just have to look, if you're listening to this, if you can resonate with this, and if you're getting offended, first of all, that means you are doing this. That's why you're getting offended, and you feel bad that. But I'm not shitting on you, but I would recommend looking a little deeper within
There's
to
no
figure
way.
out why.
There's no way anybody's listening to this at this point.
Probably.
And is
But
still
if
getting
they
offended.
are, yo.
No, I'm saying, and they're still getting offended because we've been saying some fucked up shit.
That is true. Okay,
There's
you're
no
right.
way that they made it through all of it. They didn't make
fucking
it.
true.
They didn't make it through this whole episode and then go, "Oh, Galyn thinks that we should delete social media." I'm triggered. There's no.
That's true.
There's no way.
That's true. But yeah, you know what? I think we'll wrap it up. I think
For sure,
we'll
yeah.
do sometime. But yeah. So Galyn, all right. Do you have any like shows coming up that you want to plug?
I'll be at the Brea Improv on the 30th of October. If you want free tickets, you could DM me on Instagram. It'll be in the bio of whatever this is. It's just my name.
All right. What's your social media handles?
Oh, it's just my name, Galyn Nash. You just throw it in the
Galyn
Throw
Nash.
it in the description.
So it's Galyn Nash Nash. Galyn Nash
If
on.
you can't spell that, kill yourself.
Yeah. And then. Okay, I was trying to say something funny, but like I was just. Yeah. Okay. All right. You're on Twitter and Instagram.
Nah, I mean, fuck my Twitter. I don't even care.
Okay,
I don't even use it.
Instagram. He posts a lot of shit on Instagram. You can find out when he has his shows, all that stuff. I'll put in the details as well. But Galyn, thank you so much for coming through.
Thanks for having me, man. It was
You
a blast.
fucking popped the cherry for this piece of equipment, this fucking Zoom H6, and yeah, get ready for
some baller shit, bro.
some baller ass shit.
Baller ass shit.
I'm a broke baller now. That was all my money. But yeah, we'll see you next. He'll be back later. I'll see you next time. See ya.